Major Problems of Youngsters in Today's World by Dahal. Let us understand the definition of youngsters first. Youngsters are the people between 11 to 23 of age. This period is also known as adolescent period or teenage. Teenage comes under 13 to 19 of age. So let us come to know more details about these categories. We are going to begin this now. Do not forget to like and subscribe our channels after seeing this video. Number 1. Adoption of westernizations. So by the word westernizations we understood the culture which is adopted from western, that is called western culture. In this adoption of western cultures, what are the criteria that comes under this? Let us understand. Say there are different factors copying other cultures. Since we are in such countries with different types of culture and our rituals, so beside these we are copying different types of other cultures, especially from the western culture, which are really hampering the children of today's world. Adopting international food habits. We have our own food habits, but because of the international food habits, different types of varieties available in the market, children are being employed in this and they are in their life. Western music culture adoptions. This is a very important point we all should know. We started listening different types of Western music, different types of songs which is given from the different countries, say the developed countries, and there we started developing their and adopting their culture, which is indirectly or directly hampering the today's children. Moreover, digitalized world. In today's world, digitalized world, children are facing different types of friend and foe in today's life. They are employed in different kind of areas, different types of areas, and according to the digitalized world, they are taking the advantage, some of them, and some of them are taking disadvantage of it. Let us come to know the next point. Then we have the number 2, that is addiction to smoking, alcohol and drugs. This is a major problem, friends. Today's children, we can see when the children which are studying in the class, say primary level and middle level up to class 10 level, from the class say 5 or 6 they started smoking, they started taking alcohol, they started taking drugs. And once they started smoking, taking alcohol or drugs, in smoking there is a nicotine present in it, from feel like taking again and again. This is a major problems. Now let us come what comes under this category. Addiction to alcohol, smoking and drugs. Different deadly diseases like cancer comes in their life. Relationship gap between parents and friends. They started keeping the relationship away from their parents, from their friends, sometimes from their brothers, from their sisters, from which once a person started taking smoking, alcohol or drugs, they started making a gap between their parents and friends as well. Loss of energy, time and money. This is another major problem. Once a person is addicted in smoking, alcohol or drugs, they lost a lots of energy into it, and moreover they lost a lots of time also and money. Without money they can't have afford to buy all this. So this is, you can see that the uses of smoking, alcohol or drugs is really damages of our energy, time and money. Let us see the next. Loss of prestige in the society. Once the person started taking smoking or alcohol or drugs, their prestige in the society comes down. When a person who is smoking or taking alcohol and drugs and coming towards them, really the prestige that they had will be surely lost in the society. So therefore let us say no to smoking, alcohol and drugs, and let us make our life easier and brighter in the future. Let us see the number 3 what we have. And the number 3 we have is lack of parental control or guidance. This is a very important point, not to the children, but actually this is for the parents. We, the parents, have equal rights and duties to control our children whether or not they are in right path. So let us see what comes under this category. Let us understand, not conscious towards children, keeping away their relations between their children, not listening at them, not just cooperating with them, so not staying with them, not playing with them, not being with them is one of the major problems. So how the children make a gap between parents and children. Therefore, it is our responsibility to be with them always. What are they doing and what are they going through? So we need to keep an eye towards them and get to know what are they doing. Next point we have, not giving time. This is very important for the parents. I know when the parents see this, they might feel something bad, but it is a damn truth. It is bitter truth of our life. Not giving time. Sometimes parents do not give time to their children. They are busy in doing their works, doing their activities. It is of course to do the work, but we should not forget that whatever we do is all for the children. Therefore, giving time to the children make them connected, so they would not go in wrong way. Dear parents, give them time and support them. See what are they doing. The next point we have, rare encouraging, more discouraging. This is another beautiful point that we all should know as a parents, as a guardian. Rare encouraging, more discouraging means when a children is doing a very small things. When a children is doing a small thing, whether right or wrong, we should encourage them in spite of discouraging. When a children is getting higher mark in 5 subjects, say 90 above in 5 subjects and getting a less mark in one subject, we as a parents we see that the children is getting less mark in one subject and we started scolding them. We are scolding them. Say we do not see that they are having more marks in different subjects. Might be them that they are interested in those 5 subjects. We don't see from that angle. Dear parents, if a glass is half full, we should not see as half empty. We should understand it that the glass is half full. So, therefore, instead of discouraging them, we should try to encourage. If the work is very small, if the activities done by them is very small, then also we should encourage them instead of discouraging them. The next point we have, allowing free lifestyle. We as a parents, we used to see this is a modern way. Let them live as they like. It is of course to allow them to live in their own, but this is very difficult. So therefore, as a parents, we have a responsibility to guide our children in the right path. The next point, let us see what we have. Number point, we come high parental expectation. This is another strong point that we all should know. As a children of age between 1 to 20, we should understand that what are the capacities that they have. According to that, we need to do it. High parental expectations keep the child far away from your willingness and from your desire and hopes. What comes under this? Let us see. Number one, we have lack of understanding children's ability. Parents, as a parents, what we do, we always force them to do what we want without being seen that what they are full of, what are their capabilities, what they can do, what are their abilities. A child is interested in science and we keep on telling we need to control the society to be the prime minister, chief minister. This is not the right way. Children is interested in something else and we are guiding them in something else. This makes the children far away from us, my dear parents and teachers and the elders who are watching this. So understand the ability of child first and according to that you act into it. Next point we have avoiding child rights. There are different child rights. Some child rights are they have a right to choose their own subject, their right to choose their own career, their right to do their own. Right to do means they are not free to do of anything. There are some laws, protocol under it. They should be abide by the protocol, but we should allow them to do what is their right, what are their abilities and capabilities. surely they are going to succeed. Next point, disturbance in ECA participation. As a parents, we don't allow them to participate in extracurricular activities. See, the child is interested in football. We keep on forcing them. You should study. You should be a better person. Of course, education is very important, but the child's attention and their capabilities should be viewed from different angle. If the child is very good in singing, of course, by singing also life can be. Of course, by dancing also life can be. So let us understand the ECA participation importance of the child. Let us give them chance in participating in different extracurricular activities of different level like schools, communities, or even in the society. This will make them to increase and come forward for their future. The next point we have, no friendly relation between children. As a parents, we keep on making our relation very far. As a parents, as a teacher, we should make our relationship between children or the students like a friend. As a father or mother, when the children is at teenage, we should make the relation between them as a friend, not as the parents. When we make the relations like a friends, they are more open to us. They will tell what problem they are facing, what interested they are in. So from there, we will come to know more details about them. Therefore, let us follow this step and make our children better in the near future. The next point, let us see. Number 5, child labor. This is very important and it's a burning topic. Child labor. What are the criteria that are under it? Addiction in bad things. When the children do not go to school, they are forced to work at home. They have to work in different sector. Being child, it is against of law to work in a different areas. But if the child started working, if the student of below age 20 started working, they are addiction in different things. Surely only the small children will not be there for working. There will be some aged people. Therefore, child labor is a burning topic that we should not allow the children to do. It is our responsibility to educate the children, and their duties will come later on. The next point, physical and mental torture. The child do not have strength to work. The child do not have prepared mentally for working. They don't have the enough idea about work. They started working. This make them physically poor and also mentally poor. If the child is physically poor, they would not have good body. If the child is mentally poor, and it doesn't make him to be a great person in life. Therefore, physical and mental torture should not be given to a child. The next point, no future planning. If the child do not go to school and fall into child labor, surely he would have no future. Therefore, education make their future perfect, but education there only can be a future. Therefore, a lock without a key is no use. A ship without a rudder is no use. A child without an education is no use. Therefore, to make the future, education is must for the children. The next point we have, life ends unhappily. Once there is no education, life ends unhappily. This is a sad news for us. Therefore, we should not send the child to work at a young age. We should send them to school and to say no to child labor. The next point we have, seventh point, attraction to distractions. This is another burning topic, attraction to distractions. Children of today's age, that is young stars, they are facing different types of attraction towards the distractions. What are the criteria that are under it? Let's see. They are wearing expensive ornaments on dresses. This is attraction to distraction. If a parents do not have effort to buy such an expensive ornament for their child, the child is with their friends in different places, and the child saw different people wearing the different expensive ornament. They come at home, they started quarreling with their parents. Therefore, these attractions makes them distract. Therefore, This is another way that as a parents we need to care into it. The next point, status poor but living standard high. In order to show the public or the society, we started acting as if we are a billionaire. The status of our family is very poor, but we are started to be like as if we have more money than the other people. According to the financial availability of our home, if we start working, surely the life will be happy and the children will enjoy. The next point we have, enjoying rather than studying. This is another point. Different types of games, different types of social media, different types of distractive opportunities, they are looking into it. So instead of studying, they are looking into it, so they are ending their life. The next point, attraction in drugs, smoking, alcohol, and sex. All these drugs, smoking, alcohol, and sex are of temporary. Once you start it, you feel like something you have, but after some time it will all go away. But like a drug, alcohol, and smoking, it damages our lungs, kidneys, hearts, and even our different organs that are very useful of our body. And this sex, they once they are attracted to sex, they can't come out from it. Therefore, be aware of this attraction towards distractions as a parent, as an educated person for your children. The next point, let's see. Relationship at premature age. Relationship at premature. It is of course good to have in a relationship, but here I mention premature age. Relationship at premature age is really dangerous, hazardous situation. What comes under it? Let's see. No concentration in studies. A child is in a relationship, and how can they study? So there is no concentration in studies. No friendly relation between friends and family. Once they are in relationship, they forget everything. They do not make friendly relations between friends and family. Therefore, they are away from us. So we should look into it before it happens something danger. The next point we have, physically immature, mentally weak. They are physically immature, means the sexual organs of their body is not mature fully, and they are started in relationship, which means they are becoming physically immature. And when they are physically immature and are in relationship, they are mentally weak. Once they are in physical immature and mental weak, they cannot live a long life. No goal statement due to goal statement. This is another very important point. Because of goal statement, they forget the goal statement. We can also say because of boy statement, they forget goal statement. Once their status is different, they are thinking of only boy or girl. Their goal is gone. Therefore, relationship at premature age is very dangerous. As parents, we need to see into it from the different angles. The next point, let us see. Child marriage. Once the child is in relationship, surely they would have child marriage. What are the disadvantages of child marriage? Let us see. No good job, worked as labor in kitchen. They have an option, that is to get married. And once they get married, they would not have good job since they are not studying, and they would have to work at labor or in kitchen as a housewife. Therefore, say no to child marriage. Physically unfit to give birth and handle family. They are very small and they are in relationship. They got married now, and now after getting married, surely they would have child. Once they have child, their sexual organs, their womb is not fully developed to have a baby, and they would have problem in giving birth. Now this make them physically weak. The next point we have, torture, stress, anxiety due to no education. After they get married, after they have children, they will understand the reality of life. Now there will be always torture, there will be always stress in their family, anxiety due to no education. If they have education, now they can do some work, but there is no education with them. Therefore, their life will be very dangerous. The next point, unhappiness and divorce. They has a relationship at premature age. They are involved in child marriage. Now, surely the outcome will be unhappiness. They would not be happy. Either a boy or a girl, they would not be happy. Moreover, if they have children, now the last option left for them is to divorce. If they divorce, of course they can live their life, but the child which they give birth will have a problem that comes under youngster problem again. The next point is number 10, and this is the last point of our topic today. We have polygamy. Polygamy. What are the things? Let me make it clear what is polygamy actually. Polygamy is a system of marrying or getting married to more than one. A boy getting married to two wives or more than one wives, or a girl getting married with more than one boy is called polygamy. What are the points that come under? You see, addiction in alcohol and drugs. Due to polygamy, the person is addicted in alcohol or drugs surely. No guidance for children. The husband and wife is in different angles. They are having different position now. They are having different areas. Now, who will look about the children now? That is the main problem. Therefore, the children will face problem. Children becomes helpless with no goal. The father is busy with another mother, or the mother is busy with the other husband, and in that case the children will be helpless and they would have no goal in their life. The last point we have, unhappiness in family. Due to polygamy, the happiness is all gone and they would not be happy in their life. So with this we come to the end of this small topic. I hope you all have understood a little point. So my message to you is, save our children and make their future bright. And lastly, do not forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video.